They can't keep a good man down, always keep a joy when they want me to frown. Rastafariism govern the throne, and they could never ever take thy crown. Who Jah bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers, they're asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. Cause I'm so solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now. People will say this and that, they just can't stop me now.
Hello, welcome to Impress Your Date. I'm Chef Dave Jones. For today's show, we'll be doing chicken lettuce wraps. Okay, let's start with today's ingredients. First, we have sriracha. It's a Asian hot sauce. It's really good stuff. I'll put it on a lot of things. Next, we have teriyaki sauce. You can get any brand you like in the supermarket. This one just happens to be one with pineapple juice. Pure clover honey. Raw wonton wrappers. You can get this in any supermarket also. It's usually in the produce aisle near like vegetarian stuff. We have a mixture here of half flour, half cornstarch. This is about a cup and a half of each mixed in together. Shredded carrot. I just bought a whole bag of shredded carrot from the supermarket. It's really inexpensive. You don't have to cut it yourself. 1 bell pepper. Couple bunches of green onions. We have sprouts here. This is a broccoli sprout. You can get any kind of sprout you want, alfalfa, soybean sprout, whatever. And a couple chicken breasts. Okay? Alright, first let's start with our wonton. Now let's get our oil heated. Okay. Take a few out. This is about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, this is 8 pieces. And as with all my recipes, just double everything for 2 people. Alright, we're going to cut it right down the middle first. Turn it around. Then we're going to go across the cut we just did. Okay, like so. Alright, so when you're done, they're going to look like this. A bunch of little rectangle pieces. Like so. Okay, let's set that aside then. Just set our wontons in a container. Alright, next we're going to cut our bell pepper. Go down with one long one. Alright, let's split that down the middle, just like we did the wontons, and go across pretty thin. Just get it as thin as possible, take your time. Alright, let's grab a container for that one. Put that aside also. Alright, let's give our oil one more check. It sounds like it's ready. This is a neat trick. You just put a couple drops of water in there. Once you hear it start bubbling up, it's pretty much done. Alright, grab our wontons. Alright. Just going to drop them in. Like so. Give it a little stir. And you want to fry these just until they're nice and golden brown. They puff up and float to the top immediately. Just keep giving them a stir. until they're the color that you want. Okay, that looks good right there. I'm going to grab a little bowl with a napkin just to drain the fat off. Take whatever you have to strain it. These are really nice and crispy. Alright. Now we're going to turn our heat down low but not off because we're going to come back to that to fry our chicken. Alright. See how nice and golden brown these are? Nice and crispy. We're going to take a little bit of Lawry's, sprinkle over the top, toss them around, get them nice and seasoned. Alright, and we're going to set these aside. Alright, next we're going to mix our sauce for our chicken. Grab our marinade. And I would go about 6 ounces of teriyaki sauce to about 6 ounces of honey. Alright, get that in there. Looks good. Alright, grab a spoon to give that a stir. Now you want to mix that honey in really well. And if everything is cold, it might take a little bit more effort to get it blended, but just keep stirring. It smells really good. Okay, that's great. Alright, now that that's done, let's get our peppers chopped up. I mean our scallions. Grab a container for that. And what we want to do here is, get some of this out the way. You want to cut these on what we call a bias. It's not a straight cut going across like that where you get rings, and it's not a long cut where you get long strips. Basically, it's right in between. So you want to get long but circular strips. And you just want to go right down the pepper. I mean the onion. See what we have here? They'll come out a little bit like that. Alright, let's get those in a container. Now let's do one more scallion. Alright. Once again, you're going to hold it on the side. And that's cut semi-long. Alright. Alright, now that we have all our mixing and our vegetable cuts out the way, push all that to the side. We're going to get to our chicken. You know, it's very important not to cross-contaminate your cutting board or your utensils with your vegetables and your chicken. Always do your vegetables first and then come back to your chicken last, and that way, you know, everything is separate and everything is clean and no one gets sick. Okay? Now for our chicken, we're going to take that and just trim it up a little bit. Whatever scraps you have, you know, put to the side. Just trim it up as best you can.